We're now going through this report creation process, and this is activity one from the material that is provided in our text and also generally specifically required. Just wanted to go through question one so everyone had a sense of how reports work, how you could create reports, and how you could move forward with those. And the first thing you want to do is for question one, number one, is of course the process of creating the reports. Also notice that we've got our database, the employee database, the hours worked, the wage data. These are probably getting a little old and sad for you, but it's kind of nice to have at least a little bit of redundancy from these tables. And I'm sure you recall all too well the queries that we created. But here we're creating reports. So for page 37 from our text, we're going to want to use those tables to create a report. First, we click on Create. And in this situation, we want to go to the ribbon. Now the ribbon here provides us, of course, the queries that we've worked with, the forms, which we're going to work with, and the reports. The reports, we've got just the general basic report. We've got a report design, which frankly is, it's okay, but it's not a lot of help. It provides you some of the detail, but not a lot. And then we've got the blank report, which requires you to put in a whole bunch of information. Then lastly, we've got the report wizard. The report wizard is very important, and you'll find that to be helpful in question number two. In this situation, we're interested in hours worked, so I'm going to highlight that. And we're going to generate a report. So we click on the report, and you can see that it automatically creates that report for us. Nice little view. As part of the assignment, though, you'll recall that we've got to do some summation. But before we do that, let me point out a couple of things. The first one is that on the far left, you have the view areas. We can do the report view. We can do the print view. And you'll see the print view is right here. In this situation, it provides us a small hourglass. So we can click down, make it smaller, or we can focus in on a specific area of our report. To get out of that, simply click on Close Print View. Click on that. And then we've also got the Layout View. We'll be doing most of our work in the Layout View. And that gives us the opportunity to resize our data. As you can see, I'm doing right here. Some of those fields are excessively large. So we can do that. As you'll recall, as part of our assignment, we're required to group and sort. You find that right here on the ribbon where you click on Group and Sort, and that provides us a window down here. Now in this situation, we want to add a group. So I'll click on that, and you can see we've got employee ID, work numbers, and hours. And I'll click on employee ID to create that effect for our data. Then we have to do summation for the different categories or the different employees by employee number. So I'm going to highlight hours, as you can see here. Then I go right up here to totals, click on the little menu, and in this situation they ask us to sum the hours. I'll click on the sum. It creates the numbers for us. Actually, let me resize these a little bit, make them a little bit better. And I think as you'll find, that is generally the answer to question number one from our text. The point of this was to provide you a little bit of an understanding about how the summation notation or the summation works, as well as general reports. A couple of things I would like to turn your attention to as you get closer to question number two, and one is the wizard. In number two, they ask you to go find the wizard. The way you do that, of course, you can see right here, just above the all access um, objects. Go down, show more commands. And if that isn't on your Dropbox, which it probably isn't, you can actually find it in the all commands. And I'll drop down. I believe it's called Wizard. Yeah, but it's in the all commands here, and you would be able to find that rather easily. I'll drop that away. One other thing that you also, oh yeah, Control Wizard is what it's called. Uh, the other thing that you'll want to find is the subforms for number two, and you'll be able to find the subforms right here in this window when you start looking around in that area. I hope this was valuable. Again, another quick overview of forms, I'm sorry, or reports, and take care.